I wanted to make 10K a month plus at a young age and I had to start over, this is exactly what I would do. My name's Ja, I'm 17 years old, and as always, before we get into the video, I want to let you know that you're special. You can do anything that you want to do. I don't want to let anybody stop you from achieving your goals, aspirations, dreams, whatever it may be, etc. I'm here to motivate you, and I'm also here to essentially check you. I want you to be the best that you could possibly be, and I feel like that's why you're watching the video, so you can get there. That brings me into my first point of what I would do if I had to start over. I gotta unlock my phone. I don't cut anything out of these videos. I try to keep it as raw and as natural with you guys. But I will start with the service. I think that's the cheapest way to get cash fast. Whether that may be start a pressure washing business like I did. I think that's the best thing you could possibly do. Do epoxy on garage floors, cut grass, sell candy, whatever it may be. Start a service. If you want to make real money, I mean, I guess working a typical 9-to-5 summer job, whatever it may be, is cool, but I think you'll make more money cutting grass, to be honest, than you would working at McDonald's or Wendy's, whatever it may be. If you start a service, that pretty much allows you to build another skill set, talking to other people, and you can also document that journey. If you pretty much document the journey of you trying to make money, it'll pretty much benefit you, and you can use that as leverage long term. I did this myself. I made videos on my Instagram account of me pressure washing and having $1,000, $2,000 days and stuff like that, and it did bring traction. Once you get to that level, you can pretty much leverage that and use that to build a personal brand. People like to see young people making money, or even if it's not for a good thing. Some people are going to be jealous of you. Some people are going to hate on you because you're making money and you're not. But you can use those videos and documentations to pretty much leverage that, and overall elevate you and put you in a better position. Because views equal money. I ain't gonna lie, especially on Instagram and stuff like that, or TikTok, whatever it may be. Oh, and before I get to the next point, cross post on everything. If you're making short form content, post on YouTube Shorts, Instagram Reels, Snapchat, TikTok, whatever it may be. But the next thing that I would do if I had to start over was stack skills early. I would learn sales, content, branding, all of the above. There's a million YouTube tutorials on YouTube, of course, that pretty much show you how to do that. Branding, aka building your personal brand or building your business's brand. There's millions of ways you can learn to do that. There's courses, like I said, YouTube videos, tutorials, etc., etc. If you could stack skills that will pretty much make you valuable, those skills will eventually compound over time and pretty much make you a better asset to either somebody else or yourself. Going into my next point, I would reinvest plus scale. Don't waste your first profits, please. I can't stress that enough. Time and time again, I see people touching a little bit of money, then blowing it. You'll see a bunch of rappers, for example, touching money. They blow it on lean, clothes, girls, drugs, whatever. If you just take that first amount of money that you make and reinvest that into yourself and a business, it'll benefit you so much more long term than anything else would. That, like I said, those clothes, cars, whatever, unless you're a fashion creator, unless you own a car dealership or something like that, which you probably don't, what's the point of spending that money that you have on that stuff? Now, as I usually say, there's nothing wrong with, like, you know what I'm saying, buying stuff like that or treating yourself every now and then, but when you're first starting off, I wouldn't say you wouldn't have that much money. You don't have that much money to blow and just buy stupid stuff, as I would call it. You're better off reinvesting that money into a business, better gear, whatever it may be. Pretty much just to help you make more money in the long run. On to my next point, I would say build an audience/brand. All my points tie into each other, but if you build an audience/brand, as I said earlier, people will want to watch you making money at a young age. People want to watch you do this, that, and the third. Like I said, I feel like this is a little bit further down the line, but no, I'll take that back. Even when you're not making money, if you just start, it's better to just start now. People are gonna appreciate it more once they see you coming from zero, once they see you going to the top. You can go back, for instance, and look at Mr. Beast's videos from when he was making pretty much almost nothing, doing videos in his apartment. Those videos have thousands and thousands and thousands of views because people want to see how you started. People want to see where you came from. People want to see that stuff. So even if it may be a little bit embarrassing right now, like, you're not getting a lot of views, you're not getting this, that, and the third, if you just keep on going, those videos are going to be 6 months ago, a year ago, 2 years ago. Those videos from the start are eventually going to get traction from the videos that you put out 2 years later, because by then you're probably going to have blown up. Everybody is different. You may or may not have blown up. It really just depends on the person. 9 out of 10 times, if you're consistent and you're pretty much doing most of the stuff that I say or recommend to you, it's going to happen. You have to rely on discipline and pretty much yourself to stay consistent and show up every single day. Because if you show up every single day, it's gonna work out for you. I mean, I don't really know what else there is to it. You just have to be consistent and show up. And that goes into my next point, discipline as the multiplier. The plan only works if you stay consistent, which is literally what I was just saying. The plan, cool, you could have it in your brain, you could think it, but eventually the motivation that hopefully you get from my words or somebody else's words or whatever it may be, a book, I don't know, whatever it may be, eventually that motivation is going to run off. It always does for every single person. The motivation that I had when I was first starting out, it did run off, you know what I'm saying? But what kept me really going and what kept me propelling, what kept me motivated, well not motivated, what kept me on the path that I needed to be on was discipline. Discipline is, I feel like, what allows you to show up every single day and really get done what you need to get done, even when you don't feel like doing it. Even when you don't feel like going to the gym if you want a physique. If you just know that you have to go and you make the gym a non-negotiable, then you're gonna go. Even if it's posting a YouTube video every single day and you don't feel like doing it, if you just get that done, you're gonna thank yourself in 2 to 3 years. Let's say, for instance, I don't know, you're with Amazon FBA or Ecom. If you can just put out a link every single day or put out a Pinterest video every single day, try to get eyes on that product, you're going to thank yourself in the long run. It's never going to be easy. It's never going to be 100% enjoyable most of the time, but if you just keep on going and going and going and going, you're going to thank yourself later in the long run. That's pretty much just how it is. That's how it is for most people. There are some people that take off right away. Props to them, but I'll say for most people, 99% of people, they don't get what they want in the first week, the first month. That's why you have to just keep on going, and just keep striving and striving, because eventually you're going to make it. It's just no doubt about it. As I said before, I personally believe you just keep on going and you never give up. It's going to happen and you're going to get exactly what you need to in life, because everybody wants to take care of their mom, drive the fast cars, have the nice clothes, but it's important what you do in the beginning stages. I argue believe the beginning stages are the hard. No, that is true. The beginning is the hardest, 100%, because you have nothing. You have nothing at all. You have no reason to keep on going. The only thing you have is discipline and a vision. And if you take those two things and just take it and run with it, you'll be so much farther than where you would be if you decided to give up and go back to your old 9-to-5 job or whatever it may be. That's all I have for you in today's video. Like I said, I try to keep these videos as short and concise as possible and straight to the point. If you made it this far, drop a singular thumbs up in the comment section so I know you're ready to take your life serious and you want to join me on the journey as I change my life and as you change yours. That's all I got for you in today's video. As I said, job. I'll see you tomorrow.